We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Dawnguard beckons, every
Good morning, afternoon, and/or evening. This is Derek, Professor Silly Gaming, and I'm playing Skyrim Anniversary Edition in 2024. And we may get done with it by the end of 2024. We might not. Who knows? We're doing every single quest in the order that we received them. And last time we finished up the Mage's College, the College of Winterhold storyline, and we now have access. We are now the Guild Master. We have access to the Guild Master's quarters. We live here now. And it is 1:43 in the afternoon. And this time, we're doing some Dawnguard stuff. So, see, we've got 2 markers, and that's because while we're here, other one, while we're here, we can go talk to the librarian about one of the scrolls. And then we'll go back to the Fort Dawnguard and talk to Serana. That's the more important thing.
Again, friend.
Yay! All right. We had this option last time, but we didn't take it because it wasn't time yet. There we go.
Hello, my friend.
All right.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about?
As always, the North
Uh-huh.
never stop wanting
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it?
It just means
It
more
would be
work
kept
for
under
me.
the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
I don't know about all that.
I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Okay. Let him do his thing. Now we've got, this will probably end up being 2 different episodes because we have to talk to Serana, but we also need to go talk to the crazy old man in an ice cave, I think. Okay, so this one doesn't really tell us much. Notice that it's not stealing. There we go. Discerning the transmutane. Although that is a brand new quest. And it's not stealing, I'm taking it. I'm taking them both. And then what's to do with this book over here? What is this? It's not stealing. This spell tome will teach its reader the unique art of the telekinesis arrow, giving both a lesser power and the knowledge to craft these special arrows. Pardon me, I had to cough a little bit. Upon firing the arrow, one will find it to be suspended, frozen in the air until the telekinesis arrow lesser power is cast. There's only a certain number of arrows can be suspended in the air at a time. More than 10. They lose their power and can't be retrieved. Interesting. Well, I'll take the notes. Anyway. Let's see here. So we have our Chasing Echoes, Seeking Disclosure. That's the dragon one. So let's hold off on this. For now. We may come back to it. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and talk to him.
Greetings, Archmage. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Uh-huh.
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Okay. So that is scroll scouting. Where is that at? Okay, that was that one. Okay, great. Alright, so yeah. Serana it is. I'm over-encumbered. Well, if I'm over-encumbered from getting books, then the simple thing to do there would be... That's an illusion spell. We're still over-encumbered, because we grabbed a couple of books. I don't want to learn every single spell.
May I help you, Archmage?
Because if I learn every... And you're already calling me Archmage. Excellent.
Jezargo only has so much room to carry things.
We need to drop stuff off sooner rather than later. Clearly. Let's give him my Bow of Shadows. Nope. Give. And all of my arrows, frankly. That reduces my weight by about 30 stone.
Good to see you.
Not bad. Learning that bound bow spell last time, super useful. I've been waiting for a very long time for my conjuration to hit 50 so that I can do that. I'm still going to conjure Mr. Fluffy Bear from time to time. Because why not? Alright. We're going to go anywhere. We're going to have to use Frost. Okay, try not to kill us here. Alright, the fastest route's probably going to be to ride Frost to Windhelm. And then I can take a carriage to Riften. And then from Riften I can ride Frost to Fort Dawnguard. That doesn't take us by any of my homes. But after we talk to Serana, we'll learn about what we need to do next. And then we'll find time to swing by one of our homes. Because we've got some armor and some weapons that we can just, frankly, hand off. And while I'm in Windhelm, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to sell some of what we're carrying and start picking up some ore, iron ore and or silver ore, so that we can make some jewelry.
Forgive me, but I am honored.
We want to get our smithing skill up just a little bit more. Where do we need to get our smithing skill to? Because we're getting close to leveling up. So 6 points. 6 points into smithing in order to be able to switch to Daedric armor. I mean, we could put on Daedric armor now, but I want to be able to improve it to be as good as possible. So I want that perk before we switch. Ah, casting some pretty powerful spells at me, are you? Fortunately, Thunder Hooves means that we just ride right on by. It's been a little while since we've taken this road.
Is there any way you'd rather spend the day than drinking honey?
I don't know if I even have any of the ale with me. That sounds like it might be a troll that we just passed. Hopefully it doesn't prevent us from taking a carriage. We'll go inside the city anyway. I really like the look of the ebony. And I've enjoyed wearing the ebony mail specifically. But I think it's about time for us to craft a whole new set of armor. Make it legendary. Enchant it. Our enchanting is almost 100 too, so it's about time for us to do that. And then we'll be able to legendary enchanting again. Let's just go ahead and ride this all the way up. Specifically, I've got a lot of potions that I could be selling. And then Jazargo's got some miscellaneous stuff that we could definitely sell as well.
Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Well, I'm here.
But I can always make time. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you.
Yeah.
But it'll cost you.
Go ahead and push our pickpocketing up. That gives us our level up. I'm going to hold on to that.
My father says we need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy.
Alright, Jazargo.
How may I serve you? I will shoulder some of your burden.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, definitely have some stuff we want to put in some of our homes. You don't need all of these arrows. So, if you got the Bow of Shadows, you don't need a hunting bow. We'll sell that too. What else can we sell? I think we sold pretty much everything we want to sell as far as that stuff to the Khajiit. We're gonna keep all of this stuff to potentially use for our final set of armor. You got a bunch of gold ore, that's and gold ingots. That's fantastic. Okay.
Good.
And then am I wearing the correct hood? I am.
Everyone, the finest weapons and armor.
Okay, you got 1,000 gold. So all that. Don't want to sell any of that. Don't want to sell any of that. As far as ore. Yes. Get all that. And that. We can turn all that into gold.
Armor you need or a new blade. Come see me.
Oh, all this stuff is floating again. I'm not going to fix it.
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, take a look.
Okay, and from her, let's buy... Oops. I think I wasn't lined up properly. Let's see here. Those weigh 0.3, but potions weigh 0.5, right? Yeah. So we're going to sell potions. And I'm targeting anything that's worth less than 100. Not even going to bother looking at what they do. We're carrying way too many potions. We just made a bunch. That's part of the issue. Not those. But yes. Yes. Yeah, I actually have spells for all that stuff. All right, that leaves her with 148, and we're back to over 70,000, which is closer to the most we've ever had. All right, with that, she can't afford those now. We have a bunch of gems, but let's hold on to all of those for the moment. Yeah, we'll keep all of that. All right, we can sell one more for 100. We can just sell that. Boom.
Thank you for your custom.
Potentially sell some more potions in here.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy regents. My master can be a bit short. Take a look.
For that matter, we could just buy all of the ingredients. We're about due to make some more potions anyway. Push alchemy up. If we're going to be doing enchanting and stuff at some point, we'll be doing... It means we'll be at our main home. And if we're at our main home, we might as well do that as well. Alright, so... we'll go for anything under 150. I was looking at mods that would help sort things faster. It looks like the mod that was mentioned to me in the comments doesn't look like it's available on the Xbox Series X. It is definitely available on PC. The ones that are available, it looks like they just changed how what things are called, and it mainly works on like arrows and weapons. So doesn't do exactly what I was looking for.
If I make enough money from the farm.
So, a little unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Alright, from here we'll take a carriage to Riften. Alright, why do we have... Is this Thieves Guild? I think there's a Thieves Guild job in here.
Let me know if you want anything.
There is.
I think I've got a clean look around here somewhere.
Done.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked.
Those little side jobs are easily skipped by the novice Skyrim player, but they're really easy to do, and frankly, they have a cool effect in the overall scheme of things. Got the wrong hood on, but I'm not going far, so it's fine. Where's the guy? There he is. No, you're not him. You're some elf. Are you him?
My carriage is the safest.
Oh, okay,
way
you
to
are
travel.
him.
Where do you want to go?
All right, we're going to Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Always quick save before taking a carriage. It often crashes. Periodically. It periodically crashes when taking a carriage. Alright, we're hungry. Oof. I think we go ahead and go in, and we will travel in the morning. They don't love us at this inn, but I wouldn't mind getting some more cooked food.
You've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
It's you again.
Okay,
What in blazes do you want?
we're not asking about that yet.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Okay. All right. Couple of grilled
Door's
chicken
over there.
breasts.
Why don't you use it?
All right.
You have some nerve.
Yeah, they're. I think I even did them last, so I didn't have to like actually threaten them. But the fact that I'm part of the Thieves Guild, they're not a fan. There's a dragon somewhere,
Rare trinkets, the finest oddities from Morrowind.
far enough away that I
Word is the college
can't
of
tell what
mages
direction it's coming from.
There's such a thing for that lot.
Gosh, it is all.
Really wish that was an had an auto closing function on it. That would be
Good to see you, my friend.
that'd be nice. All right, we'll just turn in the job with Delvin and get some sleep.
Pull up. So, what can I do for you today? I can pat you on the back all day, but coin's coin, right?
Excellent. And yeah, numbers is the only thing that seemingly doesn't
all your thing? All right. Got a simple one.
doesn't
Just get in, change the books.
upset
and be back in
Talos.
time for last call. So, how's about it? Keep this up, and you'll be rich enough to retire before you know it. Good luck.
Okay, and where's that going to be at? Solitude. We've already done the side job in Solitude. So,
Keep dropping these jobs, and I might quit assigning.
we're going to quit it,
Great. What do you want to do?
and then another one.
We want to waylay a shipment on the way from this business. Finally, someone with backbone. Here you go.
Yeah, the Solitude job was the dainty slowed.
Make trouble.
Whiterun, excellent. So in theory we should have because we did the dainty slowed in Solitude, we've got one of these nooks
Care if your best buddies with
filled in over here.
I'll still smash your skull if you try.
And looks like it's the general sales?
If you're in the market, take a look.
Weapons? Apparel? Starting to have glass stuff. When we switch over to light armor, if we switch over to light armor, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll switch to light armor or not. Well, we want to try to max everything out. So at some point, if heavy armor does become 100, then I'll probably prefer to wear light armor just to get light armor pushed up. But more importantly, you have ore, and I want that. I could start transmuting the ore right away, but I may want some silver. Watch Zargo to come through. All right, finals closing. There he goes. Good, he made it through. My free bed is just in here. Right here, yeah? Indeed. Getting you 10 hours. I don't get any bonuses. Okay. Can I just not? No. We want to put it in Magicka. And then, yeah, we're holding on to that perk. And we're famished. Alright, we can take care of that. We've got Leg of Goat. Still peckish? That's fine. Sear solderfish.
What's going on? Interest you in some marksman training?
Level 59. Alright. Wanna do that. Just leaving it open seems meh.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell?
Although I suppose I could be using the other entrance, which I think was added by creation content. There is another entrance over here somewhere. Thought. Well, there was like a sewer looking entryway. Maybe I imagined that. I thought I could have sworn there was an alternate route in. Well, I don't see it now. And I suppose it doesn't matter. Okay. There's my horse. And turn that on and well, I don't know what triggered that, but something's hostile nearby. Now, if we stopped and fight every little thing, we'll never get anything done. Bear. Plus, I don't really want to get into fights with the wildlife, because that can upset Kinnereth, I believe. Oh, that fox, whatever, had ill intent. And that rabbit had ill intent. Alright. Sometimes, we got an autosave. Sometimes there's red in here, and there's red in here right now. Another red disappeared. But I've definitely been ambushed by vampires in here before, even in the daytime. If they want to ambush me, they can chase me to the fort, and then we can have some numbers on our side. It's definitely changed since last time. We've got banners up now. Better defenses. Alright, Jazargo can close that. I'll just close it. Alright. And we're here.
We need to find my mother, Valerica.
Oh, hello.
She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
Right. I was expecting to have to track you down in here, but here you are.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
All right.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
Yes. That.
Wait, that almost makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
Right, and yeah, we're going to go through a different entrance around the side of the castle, etc., etc.
But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
All right.
Well, I don't take just anyone into the secret parts of the place I grew up. Get rid of this interloper and you and I can be on our way. I'll wait for you at the dock. Oh.
Well, okay, but oh, poo. Alright, Jazargo, hold on and keep all this stuff safe. Oh.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
No. No, we're parting ways for the moment. Hold on to the weapons and the armor, and we are going to meet up later, and I will see you at the college. You go to the college, and we'll meet up later, and we'll make new armor and stuff. Before we do that...
What do you need?
I'm going to give you my Grand Soul Gems. I'm going to keep the ones... I'm keeping that for sure. And I'm going to give you all the ingredients I just picked up. Don't eat the moon sugar. Yeah, including the fish, yeah. You better still have all this when I come back to you. Books. Let's see, any other books I'm carrying I don't need? Well, you are pretty much at capacity, aren't you? So be it.
Really? Jazargo was having such fun.
I know.
Back to the college then.
Yeah, I'd prefer to stay with you, but she seemed pretty insistent. Boo. She is not as strong as Jazargo either, so... Always good to see you, buddy. We'll see. We'll get together soon. All right, so we're walking together. Is that what's happening?
I'm ready if you are.
All right.
It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
Okay. Well, it won't take us that long to get there. I was thinking we were going to swing by a couple of my homes to drop off some of those weapons and armor and such, but since we're not doing that now, what we'll do instead is we'll take... Like I was just saying... Ooh, yikes. Not enough magicka. Did I get rid of all of the potions? I did not. Alright, well, we survived it. But just barely. And just two of them, too. They're no pushovers. These vampires. I could have just kept going. we didn't have to fight them. But they were there.
Sorry.
All right, so there's that bear again. Bear with ill intent. Quickest way is going to be taking a boat to the entrance. And we can do that from Windhelm. We can do that from Dawnstar. Or I think from Solitude. So of those, Dawnstar is probably actually the quickest.
Need a ride?
Alright, we need to take care of the whatever's around us first. And frankly, well, actually, let's undo that. Let's start capturing some souls. Okay, we're not going to necessarily trap. Oh, hello. Right, where are you? Ag Raven. Let's see. We haven't learned everything it does yet. Or that. We'll grab them both. So heck, even if I do... Oh, you resurrected that, did you? Even if we do max out one-handed and legendary it... I mean, we're going to. We don't have... We're going to be doing a lot more archery.
My carriage is the safest way to travel. Where do you want to go?
Dawnstar. That's going to be the easiest.
Back and we'll be off.
Yes? What did you need?
Get up there.
Because the boat is so close to where we're going to end up. Whereas with Windhelm, we'd have to like go into town, over to the docks. It's a lot more labor intensive. Whereas here, the guy's right here.
Looking to hire a boat? Where are you headed? The one with the ruined castle?
Yes.
Don't you know that place is cursed?
Yes.
Even seasoned sailors steer far around that place.
Too bad.
I'll take you as far as I can, but I'm not hanging around, and it's gonna cost you extra.
Okay. 500. That's not cheap. Okay.
I can take you to any port on the coast.
Of course, getting back from here means riding Frost. Alright, we're going around this way. Yep, and it is cold, so we do not want to linger. Okay, we're not entirely hidden. Son of a bitch. A miss? Oh boy. That is quite a drop. Okay, well. This is why we've got...
Oh.
Hello, get off me. But we have some shouts. Our health is dropping fast. So...
Yes?
We can't take the super stealthy route here. We're going to need to charge.
Stay on the ground.
Because we need to get inside as quickly as we can. And probably drink a potion. Ow. Yep, yep. Come on, slow time. There it is. Alright, inside. Before we freeze to death out there.
Sorry. Oh.
Okay, we got red over there. Let's just wait an hour. We cannot wait an hour. Where'd he go?
Oh no, you're just
Where is he?
done and done.
Okay. Now can we wait an hour? No. Gotta get next to some fire and warm up. This is not even technically warm. Now we're warm. Oh, you little son of a bitch. Okay. Feral, huh? Now we can wait an hour and get fully warmed up. Excellent.
There you are.
And we're freezing again. Okay, you're apparently resurrected by her, so that's fine. Okay, let's wait another hour. There we go.
Yes? What did you need?
Warmer and comfortable, but we're famished. We can take care of the famished part pretty easily. Let's see. We carry anything that's super heavy? Cooked beef. The cooked pod... Actually, I should have eaten pogfish. And...
The old water sister.
Elven Dagger of Fear. We'll take that. Jonal Fragment.
On some days, this would smell just... Be glad
All right.
you weren't here then.
I don't think we need to be too cautious in here. Although, does this pick up vampires? No. Technically not living. The Ebony Helm of Magicka, that's probably our best bet. Give us the most protection. Boost our Magicka. Okay. In that case... Aura Whisper does tell us where stuff is, and there's somebody right up here.
Take a left up here. This is one of those weird... Show yourself!
Serana, you're in my way. Oh.
Sorry.
Right in the butt. Okay, you gotta be careful with these. These actually do damage. And this is actually, Experience Selling, this is a good place to do a quick save. Now this is what I'm talking about. Let's just take a quick look at... Our heavy armor is being boosted. 2 hands at 50. One hand is at 98, so we're going to max that out pretty soon. We're actually going to max out archery pretty soon, too. And I am looking to max everything out, so... We're going to max these out pretty close together. Like I said, when I max out one-handed, we'll switch to two-handed, we'll switch to the Ebony Blade. I'll have a bunch of perks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 perks to redistribute. And if I'm going to use the Ebony Blade, we'll actually want to switch to deep wounds. So there'll be 1, 2, 3. 3 I can put there already. I can put some into heavy armor. Heavy armor. Work my way up this side. I really should have had those all along. And most importantly, start pushing up several of these trees. I've only gone to Apprentice And I can take it Adept to make the spell cost a little bit less. Same with Destruction. I'm going to want to start pushing up on Destruction. We've already got Apprentice. Can't take Adept yet, but when I make things cheaper, we'll move a little quicker.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. Alright, we're good. All right, there. Was it a miss? That wasn't. I'm sure that would open this up here. Oh, it's just a door. That brought us around to where we were. Right. I remember. Go back out the way we came in, which is this way. And now... I think another route is open over here. That. Yeah, see?
This leads out to the courtyard. Just head for the door.
Alright, we're good.
We've made it to the courtyard. Oh no. What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks... well, dead.
Okay, we're gonna take off our helmet. We'll put on off instead.
We're the first to set foot here in centuries.
We gotta fix that.
This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once. This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait. Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something.
Okay. So there's some missing spots. Alright, that's where we came in. So we'll just move around. It's cold here, so we're not going to waste time. There's one. Okay. And then we'll look in here. There's one. Oh. That was a little weird. Not sure what that was about. Connection to my computer looks good. There's one. I should check up here. And we'll check over here. Is it just 3? May just be 3. Looks like more than 3. Okay, there's 1. We're missing that one. Although maybe that's not missing 1. That's not missing 1. It was just a 3. Okay, cool.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
Yeah, probably. In here we're going to have gargoyles. Mainly gargoyles.
Getting close, for sure.
More than just gargoyles.
I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be wrong.
Whole room full of stuff up here. We'll just do that.
Here we go.
Alright, can't bring out my bow for the moment. Probably don't need to. Alright, good job. Excuse me, pardon.
Sorry.
Okay, we've got a little ways to go before... Never mind.
You're dead.
Oh, that does not affect you. Okay, good to know. I got a bear down here. What do you think about that? Jackass. I think I want to keep my distance from you, frankly. And let's put this back on. And, yeah. Alright. Good thing he doesn't know how to climb a table. Okay, we should probably heal. We got little spiky things. Alright, a couple things up there. Oh, you can take a hit. Kinda. Alright, so far so good. Pull that a little closer. Alright. That's nothing to be concerned about, just fire spontaneously lighting. That is a little more concerning. Alright, let's...
There you go.
Can't slow down time yet. Fortunately, it is more concerned with them for the moment. Probably should be checking their bodies for gems. Yeah, ruby and an amethyst. Yoink. Absolutely not. Oh, did I interrupt your shot? Too bad. Oh, we got somebody coming up on us. Nope, not quite yet. Oh, you're a melee? Well, that's probably bad for you, huh? Yeah. Oh, can you not quite get to me? Oh. Never mind, you can. Alright. Stop moving so fast. There we go. Alright, let's heal real quick.
We're getting close, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as well. Oh yeah? Oh, minor little hiccup. Enemy not in the game.
Where'd you come
Oh, that could have, should have been a hit. There you are. I want to do my shout now. There we go. I wonder if that one's going to come to life. Alright, let's just stand back for a second till our shout's ready to go. And why is our stamina not maxed? Are we hungry or tired? A little bit of both. That took care of the one. Okay, shouts ready to go? Alright. You gonna come to life? What's that behind him? Coming for me. Brute. We got an archer. Okay, get the archer. Oh. All right. We are certainly filling up all of our soul gems this way. In fact, let's check. Okay, all common soul gems in the common souls in the common soul gems. I think we already had those 3 common there. We got a grand. I don't remember having a grand earlier. Greater and greater. We're running low on anything. Bunch of petty. Got plenty of empty petty. Few empty lesser. Those are the important ones. We don't. If we run out of those, we'll start putting scrappy souls in these openings. Although, again, we can. It's been a while, but we can knock the souls out of the gem by just dropping them onto the ground. That knocks the soul right out. Okay, that opened this up here. Probably open this over here. Yeah. A sentinel. Oh, he took that like it was not a big deal. Survive a little more distance. Because you are coming from me, huh? Okay, he's getting low on health. Came so close that I missed. Hey, gold and ruby. Excellent. Oh, we can open this. We got 38 lockpicks. Okay. 37. Ah. There we go. What's this? Orcish Bow of Weariness. Iron Battle Axe of Cowardice.
This won't end well for you.
Oh, another one. Hello. Over there. Alright, we took a turn with that locked door. And now I'm curious where the other... Ooh, hi. Hi. Yes. Now I'm curious what the other way went. Pretty much the same. Just loops around? Huh. Okay. Yeah, that connects to there. Alright, so must we have to go up here. And this looks like it must be right. You know, we're doing pretty good on souls at this point. Let's switch back to our more normal thing, and let's recharge this sword. Three common souls is enough. We'll use the bow against gargoyles. We'll use the sword against the skeletons. Okay, we got gargoyles in here for sure. Up to 3 or 4 of them. 5, you can count that one. One up there as well.
We're getting close, I'm sure.
Alright, calm down.
Sorry.
Let's just do that real quick.
Who's there? Die!
Alright. Mr. Fluffy definitely woke them all up. Okay. Well, there went Mr. Fluffy. Full draw. Full draw. Full draw. Ooh, that was a big hit. That's a spine injury on me. Okay. We don't have a shout ready to go. Tactical retreat. He's on our side. Are we good? Ooh. Yes, we'll take... Ooh, all of that.
I don't think we've reached the top yet. I bet there's some kind of secret passage around here.
Got some fancy, vampire royal armor. We'll take that. Alright.
Smarter than I gave her credit
Ran through the Dawnguard enough times to halfway remember all the little tricks. There's probably a time or two where I hit that and backtracked to see what I had missed. Only to realize it was just... put the candlestick back. And we're here. Excellent. Okay. Alright.
Look at this place. This has to be it.
Yeah, this is
I knew
it.
she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this.
Okay. Well, while you're futzing around with all that, I'm gonna grab her journal. Ooh. Yoink. Ooh, yoink. Oh no! Oh, damn it. That is not what I meant to do. I don't want to worship Clavicus Vile. Well, crap. We need to, we'll need to fix that. And get back to Antalos' good graces. If you haven't watched all episodes, I grab anything that's part of a series. So anytime it's a Volume 1, Volume 2, whatever, I definitely grab it. Because I want to get full collections of all of the things that have collections. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. We'll grab it. No, I don't want to accept Molag Ball. In fact, I didn't want to accept Clavicus Vile either, but here we are. Alright, now we're supposed to talk to you? No. She may be stuck. Alright, there's definitely things we need to grab in here. Very specific. And things that we just want to grab because we always grab them. Let's see. Always grab fire salts. Purified void salts is one of the things we need to grab. And all of them should be in like weird bowls like that. Finely ground bone meal. Should be one more special item. An alchemy book that I haven't read before. Okay, is she stuck?
Oh.
Bumping into her fixer? There's what she seems to be coming out of it. There we go.
She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing?
She's being very sneaky, isn't she?
I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something.
Yeah.
Let's take a look around.
Yeah.
There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
Like this journal?
You found her journal.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at it.
Yeah. All right.
I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
Uh-huh.
The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return.
Uh-huh.
My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly.
Uh-huh.
To travel to the soul cairn itself.
Okay. So...
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal.
Sure.
If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn.
I mean, circles aren't normally portals, but alright.
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it.
What?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood.
Your blood.
Which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
You blood.
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be... gruesome.
Eh.
Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started. Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory.
Alright.
You just need to find them.
Alright, that's this one over here. This bull. Okay, we got it. Oh, into the vessel. Alright. We should quick save. Okay. Done. Take your time. It's not like we're trying to maintain viewership or anything. Yeah, nobody but me can see you. It's clear that you're like a shadow.
Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go?
Yep.
I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do
Sure.
when I add my blood.
Add your blood. Let's do it. Do it, do it, do it. Chug, 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 chug. Better sneak up on it. You wouldn't want it to know that you're approaching to put your blood in there. Okay,
Then the
go.
rest is up to me.
Yeah, go.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do
That's
when
great.
I add my blood.
Yeah, do it. There you go. Oh, do I need to tell
Then
you?
The rest is up to me.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
Not sure my wife would enjoy you being all sneaky around me like this. Yep.
Okay, here goes.
Okay. Had to speak with her directly about it.
By the blood of my ancestors. She actually created a portal in a soul cave. Incredible.
Okay. Now, as far as quests, we've been doing this one the entire time. Pretty sure this quest is going to end once we enter the cairn.
Incredible. Simply incredible.
Alright, anything else?
The Soul Cairn is a tiny sliver of Oblivion, the realm of the Daedra.
Okay.
It's ruled by unseen beings known as the Ideal Masters.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know. Necromancers are always interested in souls, though, so that probably has some kind of interest.
Alright.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, that just kind of...
Right?
That
looked painful.
yeah, it kind of hurt, yeah.
Now that I think about it, I should have expected that.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. It's hard to describe. The Soul Cairn is... well, hungry, for lack of a better word. It's trying to take your life essence as payment.
So, I guess game over. Roll the credits.
There might be, but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there without a problem.
Is that even possible with me being a werewolf?
Not your first choice, I'd guess. Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours.
Uh-huh.
My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the Ideal Masters. It might be enough to satisfy them. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the soul cairn, but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe.
So those are our options, huh?
I'm sorry. I wish I knew a better way, something that would be easier for you. Just know that whatever path you choose, I won't think any less of you. Sometimes things just have to be done. I know that better than anybody.
Okay, well this looks like it's one of the little loopholes in the rules where I can't normally become a vampire as a werewolf, but in this case it looks like I can.
Have you made up your mind?
And we are sleepy enough now that our magicka is taking a big hit. Well, given the choice, I think becoming a vampire is as good as anything. We were going to get cured as a werewolf anyway, but I can still help the other companions become cured when it comes time. Hold on, I'm thinking. We can still help the other companions get cured when the time comes for that. And in the meantime, I can always get myself cured of being a vampire. In fact, I could just become a werewolf again. I think that would probably fix the vampirism. I don't know. Let's see.
Have you made up your mind?
All right.
Are you sure?
No.
I'm willing to turn you, but you need to think it through. You'd become the very thing you've sworn to destroy.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Dawnguard will react.
I mean, what's the worst they can do? I'm the
Turning someone
Dragonborn.
is a very personal thing for vampires. It's intimate. For us.
Well, I won't tell Mjol if you
I
won't.
feel like I'm forcing you into this. As you wish. I promise to try and make this as painless as possible. Hold still.
Oh, it made my one eye no longer white. Well, now I'm, I can still be Bjorn One-Eye, but now I have two. Oh, did it just flicker white? No. Okay. Well, thank you. Mjol's gonna be so mad. And that's Chasing Echoes. Okay. Oh, we don't feel tired here. Excellent.
The air, the ground. This is all wrong.
Okay, can we,
I feel terrible for the dead who end up here for eternity.
I kind of want... Okay, we'll come down here
They're still suffering.
for our outro. Because this is where we're going to call it. Yeah, get the right distance. That's about good. Okay, well. Here we are.
Keep moving.
No, I'm doing my outro, and it'll be just minutes for you, but it'll be in a few days for all the viewers. Okay, well, next time, Soul Cairn. We got this whole place to explore. We're gonna meet her mother, and we're gonna kill an undead dragon and a few bosses, and maybe get into a little bit of other trouble while we're here as well. I mean, this is a spot we're not necessarily going to be coming back to over and over again, not like Solstheim. In the meantime, you have a great rest of your whatever, and I will see you next time. Be sure to invite me in.
The dead who end up here for eternity.
Okay,
Seems
okay,
awful.
okay.
They're still suffering.
Shh. So, shh. Alright, anyway, ta-ta.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done. We'll drive out the empire from this land that we own. With our blood and our steel we will take back our home. All hail to Ulfric!